Mr. Beast has, is it a food bank, Chamath? Explain what that charity does, actually, what that $350,000 will do.
Yeah, Jimmy started this thing called Beast Philanthropy, which is one of the largest food pantries in the United States. So when people have food insecurity, these guys provide them food. And so this will help feed, I don't know, tens of thousands of people, I guess.
Well, that's fantastic. Good for Mr. Beast. Did you see the backlash against Mr. Beast for curing everybody's, as a total aside, curing 1,000 people's blindness? And how insane that was?
I didn't see it. What do you guys think about it?
Freeberg,
what do you think?
I mean, there was a bunch of commentary, even on some like pretty mainstream-ish publications saying, I think TechCrunch had an article, right? Saying that Mr. Beast's video, where he paid for cataract surgery for 1,000 people that otherwise could not afford cataract surgery, you know, giving them vision, is ableism. And that it basically implies that people that can't see are handicapped, and you know, therefore you're kind of saying that their condition is not acceptable in a societal way.
What do you think about that?
It was even worse. They said it was exploiting them, Chamath.
Exploiting them, right?
And the narrative was what, and this is this hysteria of nonsense.
I think I understand it. I'm curious, what do you guys think about it? Jason, what do you think?
But let me just explain to the audience what they said. Yeah. They said something even more insane. What their quote was more like, what does it say about America and society when a billionaire is the only way that blind people can see again, and he's exploiting them for his own fame? And it was like, number one, who care? Did the people who are now not blind care how this suffering was relieved? Of course not. And this is his money. He probably lost money on the video. And how dare he use his fame to help people? I mean, it's the worst wokeism, whatever word we want to use, virtue signaling that you could possibly imagine. It'd be like being angry at you for donating to Beast Philanthropy for playing cards.
What do you think?
No, I think the positioning that this is ableism or whatever they term it as is just ridiculous. I think that when someone does something good for someone else and it helps those people that are in need and want that help, it should be, there should be accolades and acknowledgement and reward for him doing that. End of story.
Why do you guys think
End of story.
Why do you guys think that those folks feel the way that they do? That's what I'm interested in. Like, if you could put yourself into the mind of the person that was offended.
Yeah, look, I mean, this is all rooted in it because there's a rooted notion of equality regardless of one's condition. There's also this very deep-rooted notion that regardless of, you know, whatever someone is given naturally, that they need to kind of be given the same condition as people who have a different natural condition. And I think that rooted in that notion of equality, you kind of can take it to the absolute extreme. And the absolute extreme is no one can be different from anyone else. And that's also a very dangerous place to end up. And I think that's where some of this commentary has ended up, unfortunately. So it comes from a place of equality. It comes from a place of acceptance, but take it to the complete extreme where as a result, everyone is equal, everyone is the same. You ignore differences, and differences are actually very important to acknowledge because some differences people want to change and they want to improve their differences or they want to change their differences. And I think, you know, it's really hard to just kind of wash everything away that makes people different.
I think it's even more cynical, Chamath, since you're asking our opinion. I think these publications would like to tickle people's outrage and to get clicks. And the greatest target is a rich person, and then combining it with somebody who is downtrodden and being abused by a rich person, and then some failing of society, i.e. universal health care. So I think it's just like a triple win in tickling everybody's outrage. Oh, we can hate this billionaire. Oh, we can hate society and how corrupt it is that we have billionaires and we don't have health care. And then we have a victim. But none of those people are victims. None of those 1,000 people feel like victims. If you watch the actual video, not only does he cure their blindness, he hands a number of them $10,000 in cash and says, hey, here's $10,000 just so you can have a great week next week when you have your first, week of vision. Go on vacation or something. Any great deed, as Freeberg's saying, like just we want more of that.